We're back and we got parts. Let's get on with it. So eventually parts are beginning to roll in, and these are the little clips to get the sun visors put into place, so I'm going to get that done today. I may as well go along and get this headlining all put in correctly as well, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Well, it's getting there. I am having some issues though on how to get this tightened, because can you hear? The beams that go across the centre are not, they're not sitting where they should. And of course, there wasn't a proper doodah in here. There wasn't a headliner in here when I got the van. It had all been cut out in the middle to put some stupid plastic centre console in. Oh, well, I say it was a stupid centre console. I kind of liked it because I actually put it in the Transit. It didn't suit this van. So anyway, I'm going to continue and hopefully don't make a mess of it. But yeah, we're getting closer. Still a few ripples in there, but I think once I pull it tight over here, it'll pull them out. But yeah, really pleased with it. I know I say that a lot, but it's fun to be moving along. It really is. I do have plans for the rest of it back there. We'll come to that later. Well, not in this video, but you'll see what I've got planned for back there. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research, looking at a lot of different vans, seeing how they're laid out and everything. Because I know this is technically a Devon, but yeah, I mean, I want to put like some closets, like the cupboards in up there. Obviously this is all going to be panelled in, but yeah, we're getting there, and that's the main thing. Okay, while I'm in here, I'm finishing off the wiring for the interior lights. It was there, but when I had a really good look at it, the connectors and everything were just not in the best of shape, so I decided let's just redo them all. So we've got new terminals on there, new ground on there and everything, and we've got a new clamp on there just to clamp the cable into place. So that's the old lamp there. As you can see, it is broken, but yeah, I don't know, I'm going to have a bit of play around with it before I carry on with the headliner, and see if I can figure anything out on it. If not, it'll just go in the trash and I'll replace it. Okay, there we go. So obviously still got all the trimming to do, but yeah, I think what I'll do is run over it with a steamer, and that should tighten it up a little bit more. I'm just going to go around all the edges just to make sure. I've just realised I've missed one over there. But then we'll get these other clips in, and then that's it. It's in, it's done. At last, well, there's one in. Might put a little bit of oil on that because it's a little bit stiff. So just that one over there, then that's it. And yeah, we'll move on to something else. That's a good day today. We've had yet another delivery. And that's the blocks for the turn signal indicator high-low beam switch. Now I don't need the actual contacts themselves, the terminals themselves, but I do need the blocks. However, they won't come in wrong. I will put those to one side, and I'll use them somewhere else at a later date. But yeah. Well, there we go. I need this here. I'm not happy with this here. It's still not. It's this rod across here. It does not seem to be tensioning the roof up. I'm gonna have to a bit more play around with that. But anyway, there's the sun visor in. I've also went ahead and started putting on the blocks under there. So I'll go and get the keys and we'll try the turn signals, indicators and everything shortly. I've decided I am going to put the horn on there, so I have put an extra connection in for the horn. I have been working on this some more, but I cannot get this working as of yet. So I think that's a better solution for the time being. Okay, so I'm starting to tidy the wiring. Haha. Yeah, I'm doing this side first. I'm still waiting for the block for the clocks, and I'm gonna do that last because I also want to get these windows and everything. I want this whole front end sealed up so that once everything's done, clocks and everything are in. If it rains, I'm not getting water into the gauges. But yeah, it's coming together. You know, it's a slow process, and I've just remembered I've forgotten to hook that up, which that actually activates the high beam light. But one other thing is that I need to check my new headlamp bulbs because one of them is out, and it was working. The old one was working, so I'm hoping that it's something simple. I've been kicking up a lot of dust, so. But yeah, things are moving along nicely there. Obviously, all the wiring down there for the indicators, turn signals, wipers, all of that all has to be pulled up. But no, it's moving along. It's moving along really well. What's up, guys? Well, it's a new day. Let's just turn that over because I don't want to show my address. And we have a delivery. So I think I know what this is. Let's just drop that. Yep, I know what this is. There we go. Let's drop that down there. So this will be in another video, but we got another delivery here. There's another van just pulled up outside. I know I do have a few things that are out today, so nope. No, I think it's gone next door. Oh, we got a catalogue. Ooh, a lot of camper van stuff. I'll have to have a look through this later. That's something you don't see very often these days. Yeah, that's where I was bought these from. Let's put that to one side. Let me put the camera down because I don't want to bend these. Okay, but here we go. We have new window frames. Sure which side that goes to, but yeah, new window frames. I am very excited by this. Now, I'm still waiting on the rubber seals to arrive. I'm still, let's take one with me. Have I handed? I'm not sure, let's see. Obviously, that goes into there, but the stainless steel trim that goes around, sorry John, knock it on the floor, the stainless steel trim that goes around, my dilemma it's budget. It's this month's budget. I pooped on the van. Anyway, this month's budget. I can either buy the stainless steel trims or I can buy the carb. I can't do both together this month. And I really want to get this driving up and down, so I'm still debating. If I go for the trims, I'll have them in a couple of days. Same with the carb. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do at the moment. But if I seal these windows up when I get the trims, I've got to take it all apart again. So there's that. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now. I'm not doing much today because it's raining. It's like it was yesterday. It's like a little bit of sunshine. Well, it's not actually sunshine. It's a little bit of dry, a little bit of rain, a little bit of dry, a little bit of rain. And it's frustrating. So I'm basically just having a bit of a sort out at the moment, getting stuff, tools picked up and put away and what have you. And but yeah, we will get back to this in an upcoming video. So yeah. And we have had yet another delivery. These are more rubber seals for the front windows, the quarter lights. So that's the channel for the main windows to roll up and down in. And these are the front seals for the quarter lights. Fantastic. They are also rear channels, so they still need to be cleaned up and painted. But yeah, let's get this lot put away with the others, and that just leaves the actual the stainless steel trim with the door seals built in. Hell yeah. So I am having a thought. I actually had this thought a while back. By the way, the van is really dirty at the moment, and I'm not able to wash it because we are now experiencing a hosepipe ban in Lincolnshire. So no washing vehicles. Anyway, I was talking about these in I think one of the previous videos, and they are very bright. And what I'm seriously considering doing is actually rewiring them so it's got a much lower powered bulb for the daylight running lights. Much lower powered bulb for the side lights, but rewiring them so that they actually operate, the bright lights, the white ones, operate as daylight running lights. Yeah. So, question is do I do it now? I mean, I've got the bulbs. It's and I've got the bulb holders, and yeah. And I was actually I did get these ready to put back in. But if I'm going to do that, I'm better off doing it now before I put those in than after, because it's easier just to get access to everything. So I think I might, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. There's no point in that. Am I going to do it? I'm going to do it. Okay, so how I have got this set up. Now, I don't have it wired up yet. I do need a couple of bulb holders. So what will happen is this. The very bright white lights that are currently hooked up to the side lights, they will come on the moment you start the engine. So they will be daylight running lights. Now, there will be a relay in here which I have got to order. Yeah, you may notice I've been painting black in there as well. Anyway, relay will sit there. That still has to be connected up. But when the side lights are turned on, it'll activate this relay which will disconnect the daylight running lights, putting the much lower powered side lights on. So that there is a, I need to pull that out. I was just using that as a feed wire. But yeah, so that will basically, that'll connect up to the ignition. I've got the cables run in there, so I haven't got them actually connected up yet, because like I say, I need the bulb holders, I need the relay, so I'm not going to get into connecting anything up until I've got all of that. The other thing I need is, I need new spring for the accelerator pedal. It broke, it had it. So what I'm going to do is, where we at, over there, I did make a bracket for that, but there is a little kit there. You get the bracket, you get the clip and everything all in one for like 14-15 bucks, something like that. So I am just going to go with that. This all needs to be cleaned out, obviously, but yeah, we're making progress. Well, we've had a delivery. Yep, that's the electrical blocks, so that's one more thing ticked off the list. Well, it would be if I hadn't lost the list. I don't know what I've done with it. Okay, yeah, it was a good idea to make the list, but I'll have to remake it. I've probably used the cardboard for something and forgotten about the list being on it, but anyway, let's get this done. Okay, there's everything now terminated. Let's just get the block connector put on and make sure we put everything on in the right order. Then we can basically pop the dashboard in and begin testing everything. There we go, that's it. That is way better. I am so much happier with this than I was with the with those little black Deutsch, was it Deutsch? Whatever, you know what I meant, the ones that were in here. But so that one is actually for the indicators. Now, I don't know if you recall, but way back in the day, yeah, I've still got the glass to put in here, but normally with these vans, when you put the indicator, the turn signal on, both lights flash together. So I'm not really sure why they did it like that, but what I've done is I've separated them, so we should have left and right. And of course we've got a generator there, that's the battery light, high beam. I don't know what that one is. Oh, that's a rear fog light, and that's the idiot light for low oil pressure. So, but yeah, I still need glass. So yeah, because like an idiot, I broke this one again. Problem is just the glass in these is so old. I might have to have a look, see if you can just buy it. I was thinking about just putting plexiglass in, but I might have a look online just to see if you should be able to buy the pieces of glass. And because plexiglass is just astronomically expensive. I was I was shocked. I've never bought it in a long time. And it was like, because you've got to buy a big sheet of it, and it's like, I want 3 little pieces, you know. But actually, there's a local glass place. I might pop in there next time I'm in town and see if they just get any offcuts. You know, sell me an offcut or something, because yeah, I've asked them if they would cut. I did ask them if they would cut round circles of glass, and they're not overly keen on trying to do that. So, but yeah, that's a thought. I might pop in next time I'm in town and see if they can help me out with plexiglass. Anyway, I'm rabbiting. Let's get this put in and tested. Well, here we go. Hey! So that's generator and oil, obviously. They will both come on, so... Oh, I've got them the wrong way around. Okay. Let's close the door. Oh, the other door's open. So, yeah, everything's working. Well, except fuel gauge, I'm not so sure about. I'm not unable to test that at the moment because I think I am going to have to replace that, to be honest with you. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy. Let's get these two cables switched around for the turn signals. But yeah, I am overjoyed. Wow, this is actually just, oh, I've got the coil disconnected, that's all right. Yeah, this is again landmark moments. It's I know it's not screwed down or anything, it still needs the glass in, but it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. And yeah, but yeah, I am missing the clips for these, but I have a cunning plan. Yes, actually, you know what? Yeah, I have a cunning plan. You'll see that shortly. But I'm going to do these turn signals first, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, I've now got that turned around. So I think, yeah, I need to do that. I beat that the totem pole thing down there. I've been putting it off, to be honest. It's an absolute pain to get in and out, and I have really been putting it off. But I'm at the point now where I'm getting ready to start putting stuff in here. I need to get the vents put all back, all the vents and everything put back in. I just need to suck it up and do it. And I think if I can get that done, yeah, if I can get that done today, and then I can drop these gauges back in temporarily. I'll make the clips for these, and then I think that will be a good place to call it for the day. And yeah, call it for this video probably. But yeah, let's get that done and let's just stop clowning around. Well, got to back out. I've rerouted some of the cables behind, and I've given it a quick lick of paint there, so I've just been letting it dry. And yeah, we'll pop it back in, and yeah, then we'll get the rest of the vents put in, and then basically I can start buttoning everything up around here, cable tying it and all. And yeah, it's all coming along. That's the way I've mounted. I think I showed you that. Did I make? I can't even remember now whether I shot that earlier on today, but basically I'm getting rid of the high intensity side lights. I'm going to turn those into daylight running lights, and then I'm going to put lower powered side light bulbs in. And how this will work is the daylight running lights will come on, obviously, when you start the engine, and then when you turn the lights on, it will trigger this relay, which will then disconnect the daylight running lights and then just show the low intensity side lights. But yeah, I need some connectors, and I thought I had a relay. In fact, well, I knew I had a relay, but I need one of the 5-pin ones because I need one of the relays that has a pass-through on it. And basically what will happen is the pass-through, the relay will be off while the daylight running lights are on. The connection will just basically go through the pass-through. But when you turn the lights, side lights on, or the headlights on, it'll energize the relay, and that will then disconnect the daylight running lights. So I've got the wiring in. I'll wait till I've got the connectors and everything to do it all, and then I'll finish it off then. But yeah, it's yeah. Unfortunately, I know this video, like so many others recently, have just been little bits here, little bits there. But I'm at that point where these are all things that need to be done. I need all of this finished. And unfortunately, this is part of the game. And it can take longer to do things like this. And to get all of this, basically, it's like, you know, the last few hundred yards, so to speak. It takes longer to get all of this done than it does some of the really big stuff on the van. So unfortunately there will be a few videos like this, but yeah, anyway, let's get on with things. I'm putting the pipework in. I'm out of breath. God damn, I've forgotten how difficult these things are, so I've been wrestling with them to get them back in, but I am getting there slowly. But Yeah, it's been a bit of a task. I'm just looking at that cable again. As soon as I've put that back in place, it's sticking out. I just have to zip tie it back. But yeah, I've got the upper vents in. At first I thought I could put it together in pieces, but what I've had to do is I've had to put everything in, but basically assemble it all, just work it in there, snake it in. I've got the top ones connected, so now I'm just trying to connect it down here. At this point, to be honest, I wish I didn't have the seats in. It would probably been easier without the seats. So I've ended up with all of this now disconnected, and but we're getting there. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. Okay, so that's basically the clips that I've made. And wait a minute, see this one over here, it's easier. But yeah, so screws on the front. I do have some black ones on order, so they will be replaced, but they'll do, the silver ones will do for now. But yeah, that's all ready now. All I've got to do is figure out the glass. So yeah, I'll have a look around, see if I can find some plexiglass. The other thing I am seriously thinking about doing is putting a oil pressure and temperature gauge into there. I know it's not factory or anything like that, but I would be happier with one in there, and they're not that expensive. So yeah, wouldn't it require an additional, I think it would require an additional cable down to the to the back of the van, to the engine, but I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, that's it done. Yeah, I'm, like I said, I'm not putting it in until I get the glass sorted out, but I have also switched the connections around, so turn signals are working on the right sides now. Yep, things are going well today. Actually, I shouldn't have said that, should I? So, I have been having one last thought on this. So I'm trying to figure out how to round this video off and what I can do to finish this up today. And let me reiterate, and I think I'm just going to paint all this floor. It needs to be done. And yeah, it seems as good a time as any. I may as well, I'll get that done, and then that's basically everything up here, bar the glove box, done. Yeah, seems like a good idea. Maybe. Well, she's looking a lot better. I am actually going to bring it up to this edge. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this and I'm going to paint a flat black section in there. So that's why I haven't brought the sealer and undercoat all the way up to the edge there. Plus on the step and everything, I'm going to do a bed liner. So it's really robust. In fact, I might actually do bed liner along here as well, but I'll have to see. But for now, that's it. It's going to be left overnight to dry, and yeah, it's good. I'm really happy with how it come out. It just makes it all look so much better. But yeah, and that, as they say, is that. Oh, I will be painting. Obviously, I'm painting these backs and everything again, so I'm not too bothered about that line there. But yeah, that, as they say, is that. And good place to close this video out. And I think I've said it earlier in this video, but I'm not entirely sure. But this is one of those videos, and there's going to be a few of these, where I'm doing lots of little jobs. And that's just where I'm at this point. All the big stuff is really done. And it's, other than the quarter lights, which will be an individual video, it's all going to be bits and pieces until I get to doing the interior, the rest of the interior. So, yeah. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a good one.